My tarot card reading for April 2019, Virgo, and this is Manu Tarot. Let's start immediately with your reading, my dear Virgo. We have here Chango, Obatala, and Ogum. Right next to it we have the Moon, Jupiter, Neptune, Pisces, Venus, and the Judgment card, Scorpio, Pluto, Leo, and the rest of the reading. Okay, let me put this here so you can also see the Celtic cross, but I modify it and I made it like this, and that's what we have. Then during this month the tarot cards are saying that you need to open your eyes, be on the defensive mode, if you want to call it like that. You have to be attentive, you have to be oriented to details, you have to pay attention to your surroundings, okay? To be very careful for any signs that might give you a hint of what is going on. Okay, I'm being very general. This is a general reading, so I'm just giving you the common denominator here. So the first week, what we have here is the devil, and this is all about addictions, vices, if you want to call it. It could be sex, it could be drugs, it could be alcohol, it could be gambling, anything could be an addiction, even food. During this week you have to be very careful because this might affect, it might have an impact in the family. Okay, so be very careful. Health problems, mental health problems, okay, also have an impact in the family. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, be very careful. We have here secrets that are going to emerge and change the dynamic during the month of April. So be very careful. We could be even talking about incest, pedophilia, this kind of stuff. So be very, very careful. Keep that in mind. Usually these kind of acts are usually caused by people that we know. So we have to open our eyes for any changes in behavior in kids or anyone else around us. Change in behavior, we have to open our eyes. Okay, you know, those are warnings and advice, like I've been saying. That's the main purpose of this reading. Give warnings and advice. By the second week, what we really need to know is that there's sometimes things that you cannot change. You have to learn to accept what you cannot change and keep moving. Okay, that's all I can say for the second week. By the third week, is you have to keep in mind that whatever I mentioned here is going to have an impact in your life, and it's going to start bringing stagnation, if we can call it like that. We're going to see that things will start slowing down. Things are not going to flow, they're not going to flourish, they're not going to go anywhere, they're going to start withering. Okay, just keep that in mind, the impact that is going to have in everyone else's life and your life. Okay, also child support, we're talking about child support here, so be also careful because something here related with child support might also have a negative impact in the family. How? There's always many ways, and you will know when it happens, if it happens in your life. Okay, the last week of the month is all about having feelings that are hurt. You are forced to do something, to jump into action, even though your feelings are hurt. You are forced to do something about it. I'm sorry, I went into a different trip. And you have to keep in mind that you might feel a little bit indifferent. There might be apathy, indifference, and at the same time you need to act. In other words, if a secret is unveiled, obviously you will be forced to do something about it, and that will most probably will happen at the end of the month. Okay, you have to jump into action for whatever reason. Okay, if there is a divorce, obviously that means that you have to start like living on your own, and that's going to be manifesting by the end of the month. That's an example. Okay. If you drive, avoid driving in dark areas, dark streets. Avoid that. Make sure that you take your medications if you suffer any mental health issue. I forgot, there's another thing that I wanted to say and I totally forgot. Oh, make sure that everything that is electronic is not overloading, if that's the right word, the circuits. Whatever you don't need, unplug, okay, during this month. And I believe that with that I have said everything. Trips. There might be trips that have they might be canceled. I didn't say that in the Spanish version, but they're going to be trips that they might be canceled as well. Okay, and that's all I have for you until the next one.